Today on Wrist, Beards, and Gear, we check out the PT Classic made in Japan from Schecter. So a couple of months ago, I checked out the first in a new line of Japan-made guitars from Schecter, the California Classic. Well, today we are going to check out the PT version, the PT Classic from Schecter Guitars. And before we go any further, this is not a sponsored video. I'm not being paid to make this video. However, Schecter did send me this for this video, and they don't get to see this video before you guys do. They have no input on this video. All thoughts and opinions are mine. So the PT Classic is a made in Japan, honestly, a masterpiece. And it also uses the USA Schecter pickups, which we will talk about in just a second. However, this is just classy, isn't it? This particular finish is transparent black burst, and there's a couple of other different colors that are unique to the PT Classic. However, the black burst is probably my favorite, and I don't normally like just regular black guitars. I find them kind of boring. This is stunning. Now let's talk about some of the woods used for the guitar. The body is mahogany with a maple cap. The neck is a figured maple neck with an ebony fretboard. There are 22 jumbo stainless steel frets, locking tuners. It's all there. It's weighty in a really nice way. This feels confident. And this guitar is about 8.5, 8 and a little bit more than 8.5 pounds. Not quite 9. Perfect. Let's talk about these pickups in the PT Classic. These are Schecter USA made pickups. The neck is a Pasadena, classic Pasadena, and the bridge is a Pasadena Plus. Now these were originally designed, or at least the Pasadena was originally designed for Zaki from Avenged Sevenfold. Tonally, these aren't super, super hot. I would call these like a Duncan JB in the bridge style, maybe a little less pokey than a Duncan JB. I am a big fan of these pickups. They're real middle of the road rock and roll pickups, and the best way I can describe them is they sound like an Every Time I Die record, if that makes any sense. There's that throaty mid-range, but it's not too spiky in the top end, and it's not boomy in the low end either. Just a really great rock and roll pickup. Now, as far as playability, the neck is a very comfortable C shape. It's not very big. It's not, it's obviously not razor thin either. This is a pretty slim C shape neck. This is a 14-inch radius, I believe. And it's just very, very comfortable for generally everything. I like a 12 to 14-inch radius. This feels right at home for me if I'm switching between this and any of my given, like my Fender Jazzmaster or something like that. I'm right at home on this neck. It just feels really, really nice. Now, as far as the control layout, you have a very simple 3-way switch. You do also get a push-pull single coil split for the pickups on the tone control, which is very, very handy as well. I mean, this is a dead simple riff machine, and it feels like it when you play it. So what do I think? I mean, honestly, I really like the California Classic. I really love the PT Classic. I probably like this even more. Also, something to note, this is about $22.99, which is at least $1,000, if not more dollars less than the California Classic from the same line. So that is something to keep in mind if you are shopping for one of these Japanese Schecters. Really, really cool guitar. It feels a lot like the American USA custom shop Schecters. If I'm totally honest, they probably don't want me to say that, but this feels like the American Schecters to me. And I've played several of the American stuff. And those are fantastic guitars. This feels like the USA Schecter stuff. So keep that in mind if you're looking to spend that kind of money on something like this. Definitely a super cool guitar, and I will link down below in the description if you'd like to know more information about all things Schecter PT Classic. And while you're down there, please consider subscribing to support this channel. And with that, you've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.